Everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to walk through the Phillips 66 401k plan. This plan is at Vanguard, and I've seen a lot of plans in the energy industry and otherwise, and there are a lot of really great things with this plan, so I'm going to do my best to highlight those in the video. So just to start off, all new employees are automatically enrolled. I think this is great. It really helps people save for retirement. Those dollars are immediately vested. And one of the biggest things to take away from this, the two biggest things really are a participant must contribute at least 8% per pay period to maximize the match. So you need to be putting in 8% every single paycheck. And that includes salary and VSIP, so the bonus. So that's really huge. You don't want to put in 50% of your salary in January and February and think that you got the match, because there's no catch-up contributions in this plan. And at the same time, you don't want to not contribute and then try to over contribute there towards the end. It has to be rateable to be able to fully take advantage. And then the last piece here is that there's success share as well. So above and beyond that 8% match. This is discretionary, happens in October, up to management discretion from 0 to 4%. Just thought I'd note it. It's really just the icing on top, but it can make it a little bit difficult to plan around. So if we look through the 2024 numbers, the IRS limits have been updated, and so they've increased. Starting from the bottom and going up, an employee can contribute $23,000 pre-tax, take the deduction, or Roth. And that's the piece that I think most all of us understand. That's the limit that everyone talks about, is 23,000. On the right, you see employees over 50. They've got a catch-up contribution as well. So we think about this light blue, and then the yellow is the company match side, which is either anywhere from 8 to 12%, assuming you're putting in 8% per paycheck. And that's huge. So your 8% effectively becomes 20% at the end of the day. And then in dark blue, just one more thing to mention is the additional above and beyond that you can actually put in the plan if you do it the right way. So that in total, you can get up to $69,000 in the plan if you're under 50 and $76,500 if you're over 50. So we'll talk more about that here in a second. Just diving in, if we wanted to look at a couple case studies, right here we've got 3 different bars. They represent employees, and their pay is $100,000, $200,000, and $300,000, and just putting some numbers to the math. So I've broken it out based on what 8% means per employee. So 8,000, 16,000, 23,000, and so to really take advantage, you want to put in 8% or more. So that employee making 100,000, you can put in your 23,000, and then you'll get the $8,000 to $12,000 match. And then you can take advantage of the mega backdoor Roth conversion contribution type strategy as well. It takes a little bit more effort and some steps, but that's a way to really supercharge your savings for retirement. And then, so just following that same logic, we see the $200,000 and $300,000 employee. Just talking a little bit more about the mega backdoor. Essentially, what you're doing is maybe you are doing a pre-tax contribution on one hand, but then also you can do a post-tax contribution and then immediately roll it to a Roth. And so I would definitely recommend reaching out to an advisor, Vanguard, HR, et cetera, to make sure you're doing this correctly. If you do it wrong, you could be additionally taxed, and no one wants that. So anyway, this is a great way if you are trying to save above and beyond to accomplish those goals. In this next slide, we're just looking at employees over 50. So higher contribution limits given the catch up, essentially just to help employees save for retirement as they're getting closer. So not going to say much more there, but wanted to throw the numbers up. And then just one other caveat: if you are going to make over 350,000 at a certain dollar amount, I think it's 365,000 in 2024, you no longer can participate in the plan. So once you've made 365, you can no longer participate. So you do want to at least get everything in there up until the that last dollar, because then you're essentially kicked out of the plan. So another thing there, I would hope that you're working with an advisor if that's your case. And then lastly, I just wanted to throw in a couple bonus items. So two things that I don't see with every plan are the option to easily do the mega backdoor conversions. So that's essentially when you want to put above and beyond the contribution limit of 23,000, you can put in after tax, and then you can automatically have those after tax dollars rolled into the Roth. And that's super helpful because it means that you don't have to pay any taxes when you take the money out on the earnings or the original contribution. So that's huge. And then one other item, if this is not enough saving for you and you want to take advantage of backdoor Roth IRA contributions, there's an allowment in this plan, so to speak, where you can take money from your IRA and put it into your 401k if that's going to help you more easily facilitate the backdoor Roth conversions. That's a little bit next level. Probably need a different video for that one, but I did want to mention it because I don't see that in every plan either. And so that can be really helpful if you're trying to get away from the pro rata rules involved with backdoor Roth contributions on the IRA side. So a few other things in the plan, some great investment options, some different allowances for distributions, loans, and withdrawals. But overall, really great plan. I've seen a lot, and this one is one of the better ones. And then lastly, in the plan document, it strongly recommends speaking to an advisor or your tax preparer. I would recommend that too. And I'm here to help you guys if you need it. So just reach out and I'd be happy to help. Thanks.